Hi, this is Jeremy Moskowitz, Group Policy MVP and founder of PolicyPak software, and in this video we're going to learn how to use PolicyPak to manage Microsoft Lync client. So I've already got my Microsoft Lync client here, and I'm just a regular user here. As you can see, I'm logged on as a guy called East Sales User 4, and if I were to go to the Tools Options page here, like lots of other applications that PolicyPak can control, there's just too many things for a user to mess up on their own, and that's why you, the administrator, need to swoop in and help them out. Let's start off here with general. Maybe you don't want to show emoticons and instant messages or show an alternating background color or something like that. We can uncheck these checkboxes. We can also prevent users from using an alternate sign-in address, if that's interesting as well. I'll show you how to do that. If we take a look down over at status here, maybe you want to set a custom timer for when users are inactive or when they're away. And maybe you don't want them to mess up this alerting thing here. So let's go over and see how we would do that using PolicyPak. So let's go ahead and switch over to my other computer here. So here on my management station, as we have done in lots of other demonstrations, we're going to just go to // Program Files, PolicyPak Extensions here, and we're going to find our pre-configured PolicyPaks folder, and we're going to this is something you would download from us here at PolicyPak, and we've got a lot of pre-configured applications, more coming all the time. The one we're after right here is the Lync client. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Lync client DLL and copy it over to the other, where the other extensions live. And that's it. It's as simple as that. You're ready to start using the Lync PolicyPak. So we'll go ahead and right-click over our East Sales users here, and we're going to lock down Lync. Whoops, I got to spell it right. Lync client. All right. So it's this GPO is now associated with the East Sales users. I'll right-click over. I'll click Edit here. I'll dive down under User Config, PolicyPak Applications, New App, and there it is, Microsoft Lync, along with our other applications like Word and Media Player, Firefox, and some other things. So click on that here. We'll open it up and let's get started. So the first thing maybe we want to do is to uncheck those two items that are in the General tab. So they were checked on the client. We're going to forcefully uncheck them. We'll go to Personal, and we'll wipe out, we can't change this, and it doesn't make sense to change it for a user, but what would be nice is that we could disable the corresponding control in the target application. The idea is that this will be grayed out so a user can't use it, which may be exactly what you want. Let's head over to status. We talked about how maybe you want to have an inactive timer of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And while we're here, we'll also right-click it and also disable it. So the idea is that it's now set to 11 and a user can't work around it. And the last thing we want to do is under Alerts. Just by way of example, we can right-click over the tab and disable the whole tab in the target application. So go ahead and do those changes here. We'll go ahead and click OK. And these are just example changes that I want to make here. Client machine here, we'll get a command prompt and run GP update. Now again, we could envision the user just logging on for the very first time or changing job roles or getting a new computer, and as soon as they do, they're going to get these settings. So I just happen to be using GP update to do that. So now that that's done, we'll go ahead and rerun the Lync client here. Okay, there we go. So now if we go to Tools Options as the user, let's go ahead and check out what we can see here. There we go. So we have those two checkboxes that were checked. They're now unchecked, which is what we want. If we go to Personal, we can see that we've the setting is pre-baked in, but now it's unchangeable, which is super important. If we go to Status, we can see we've delivered that setting and it's jammed up to 11. And notice how it's unchangeable. It's grayed out. It's actually you really got to squint, but it's a different shade of gray than this 5, which I can manipulate if I wanted to, but I can't manipulate that 11. And this is going to be super fun. Watch what happens when I click on alerts. You really got to pay attention, but watch, I click on alerts and boom, I can't actually do it. I click on alerts and I can't do it. So the whole point is that that tab, even though it's not really a tab, that tab is not available for users to use. So that is it. That is how you use PolicyPak to manage the Lync client. One thing I do want to mention is that there are, in fact, a lot of settings in here that are manipulated on the Lync server directly. There's not a group policy way to do it. I'm trying to think about one that might be a good one. Here's one. So this alerts guy here, you see that it doesn't change. It doesn't underline like these other ones that we manipulated earlier do. The ones that underline are ones that we were able to configure using the PolicyPak. The ones that don't underline, as you see here, are ones that are not configurable. You could right-click and hide or disable those settings. Those work just fine in this pack, but you will not be able to deliver the actual values of these settings because they're not delivered using group policy or not able to be delivered using group policy. Only available delivery from the Lync server itself. So I hope that makes sense, and you get a lot of value out of our free, included with PolicyPak Professional, the pre-configured PolicyPak for Lync client. Thanks so much for watching, and get in touch with us if you're looking to get started. Talk to you soon.